Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, Tribal Tuesday, the next Tribal Tuesday is open for September. I'm accepting applications. If you want to be a part of it, I truly believe it's one of the best things I have ever done, if not the best thing I've ever done. We had an amazing group who had some amazing transformations the first time round. I really look forward to having all of you be a part of that. So, with that said, if I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you, Libra. What is your destiny card for the week ahead? And this week you get the Hanged Man, right? This is a week to take it easy. Yes, we've got a lunar eclipse. Yes, we've got the whole Mercury retrograde thing going on. But the Hanged Man is about detachment, right? It's about taking that moment to experience what you're experiencing and do nothing with what comes up. Don't react to it. Don't respond to it. Just observe it and accept it as it is at this moment in time, right? The Hanged Man is a very spiritual card, and it tends to see us looking at things through the through the guise of stasis, right? It's that moment where you just say, okay, you know what? This is exactly what I have at the moment, and this is exactly what I have to work with. When you just observe things and see them exactly as they are, it puts you in a position of power because you can then choose how you move forward from that event. The Hanged Man really does tell me that this week, Libra, is a week for you to take it easy, not to overstretch, not to overreach. In fact, don't do anything. Obviously, go to work, you know, do all of your daily chores. But this isn't a week for you to make big decisions or to do anything rash. It's a week for you to really just take it easy, be present in your body, to be present in how you feel, and really pay attention to what your deeper feelings are. Listen to your inner senses this week. Take a moment to connect to the world, to the universe, to God, whatever you want to call it, right? Go within yourself to discover and ultimately learn of and connect to the connection that you have with the universe, to the source consciousness, if you want to call it. But this is a week for you to really hang back, to hang tight, and really effectively just feel what you're feeling. Let's see what the context is. Let's have a look. Your direction card is the Two of Pentacles, especially when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances. This is a week for you to really focus. And you know, we talk about, nowadays we talk so much about abundance and success and, you know, lack mindset and all of that stuff. They've just become throwaway tendency comments, right? This week you have a chance to really discover what those things actually mean to you at a deeper level. So when I say hang back and do nothing, observe your finances, observe your urges to spend money, observe your urges to save or to hoard money. You know, which side of that fence are you on? Are you on one side or another? Or are you balanced in the middle? The Two of Pentacles is about decisions. It's about making grounded, practical decisions, but it's very often about finances, about money. And with the Hanged Man there, it's asking you to go within. It's asking you to look at what abundance means to you. What does lack mindset mean to you? Do you know when you're operating in one or the other? And more importantly, when you can see whether, you know, which point of that reference that you're coming from, it really gives you an understanding of where your deeper motivations are coming from when it comes to money, when it comes to finances, when it comes to anything to do with material life, right? This week you have a chance, a real chance to get in touch with yourself and the wider world consciousness, to ask yourself, what do these things actually mean to me? And ultimately, am I utilizing my manifest or material resources in the best way for myself and for those I care about? Very clear-cut message for you guys this week. I think out of everybody actually, this has probably been what I would say is the clearest one. So let's have a look behind the scenes. What does your insight card offer for you this week? And this week you got the Five of Wands, right? So you may well notice that groups of people are enticing you this week. They're like, yeah, come out, come with us. We're gonna go shopping, we're gonna go drinking, we're gonna go eating, we're gonna do all of these things. And you yourself might be like, actually, do you know what? That doesn't really feel right. Or you could go ahead and be a part of those things for sure, but you'll be coming from a place of consciousness. So when you see people overspending, overeating, over drinking, overindulging in any way, shape or form, this week, when you see yourself reaching out to do those things, you'll understand where they're coming from. Am I actually hungry, or am I just feeling, indulgent? Do I actually want this thing that I'm about to buy that, I'm dropping a ton of money on? Or is it just that I feel like it's going to make me happy or fulfill something within me at the moment that I could actually get from myself if I go within? Pay attention to the groups of people that you hang around with this week, because you might see that some of the urges that you have when it comes to material life may not necessarily be your own. And if you can figure out whose is what, or what is whose, then you'll be in a really strong position, right? It's a very clear-cut message for you guys this week, which I really like, because it's it's plain, it's simple, but it's very, very powerful in its application. Now, speaking of application, the Hanged Man, you've probably heard me say this many a time, I believe that it represents the process of enlightenment. And it's enlightenment, when you look at the Hanged Man, is a 4-step process. Accept what is. Don't fight it, don't try to deny it, don't try to categorize it, just accept it as it is. That acceptance then gives you understanding. When you understand something, you gain wisdom. Once you gain that wisdom and you start to apply it, that's when you become enlightened. That is the true 4-step process as I see and feel it, and as my understanding has developed over the years that I've been reading tarot. I hope this helps and serves you in some way, shape or form. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.